So after you have logged into Schoology, you're going to go into your courses and you're going to pull up your first course. I've pulled up Painting 2. You can pull it up under courses here, or you can actually go right here and pull it up here, which is actually really nicely organized over here. I like it much better over here than under courses. So once you do that, you can see I haven't done anything to my Painting 2 class third period. So I'm going to go over to Gradebook. And this is going to pop up. I don't have any students in my gradebook at this moment because I'm having that all set up tomorrow. So I'm going to go into grade setup here because that's the first step that you need to do before you do anything, especially if you're doing assignments. You won't be able to grade assignments until you set up your gradebook. So you'll want to set up a grading scale. And I already have the high school grading scale set up here. But if you didn't have it, you could just go into Add, and you can go into Scale, and then you can name it Scale Name. And then you can start doing the letter grade. So I could do an A, and then I can put in my 93 in here. And then I add a level, A-. Now this is set for 92.9. So anything below a 93%, which is a 92.9, will be an A-. Now this letter conversion is new, and it exists if you were to go into your gradebook and rather than put 42 out of 50 for a grade, if you just put an A in there, it will give you this percent. You can click on use average, and if you were to put an A in the gradebook, it would give that student a 96% for that assignment. If you were to put an A-, in there, it would give them a 91%, so forth and so on. I just clicked use average. I don't really plan on using that, so I'm not really too worried about it. If you are planning on using that feature, then you could switch these percentages to whatever you want. And then you'll add your all your levels, and you'll click Save Changes. Now I'm not going to save them because I already have my high school grade scale. Okay, so once I've done that, our period is already set up as first quarter. When second quarter starts, it'll switch over to second quarter. That is all done by the management system. We do not have to do that. I'm going to switch my grading scale to high school grading scale. If you round your averages, you can do that. And then I'm going to add my categories. So for painting, I have 3 categories. I have projects, and I don't drop the lowest scores. It can be total points or percentage. I do total points. I'm going to create. I'm going to add. I do Zentangles. Total points. And then last, I have online assignments, online activities. And I'm going to create. I also weight them. You can weight your categories right here. Oops. I also like to sort mine. I'm kind of strange like that. You can move them up and down once you've saved them. I'm going to hit Save Changes right here. So now everything's saved. You can copy your settings. This will only be in this grading scale. So you can copy your settings. If you just want to copy your grading scales, let's say you have different categories for different classes, you can just copy your grading scales. It's very similar to JMC. Or you can copy everything, and then you can select the courses that it would go into. So I can go down here. I also have a painting third period, which would be exactly the same. So then I can copy that, and now it'll be in third period. So if I go over here and go down to my painting class third period, everything is set up the same way. There's little arrows here, so I can move this up because I like mine to be organized like that. I have 2 high school grading scales because I've already copied those into here, but I still have to come in here and change my final grading scale to high school. And then I'll hit Save Changes. Now you can also add rubrics, which I have actually used before. You can change this to a 10, You can change to the description. You can add your titles and your description in here. You can save your rubrics, and you can copy them to classes, and then it will create your total points in here. So you can create your rubrics and copy them as well.